Verydarkman. Ha! Why they not they see truth for your mouth, Oga? Why you always like to they twist things? The day you came out and told us that Iyabo Ojo sent for you that she wanted to see you. You didn't tell us that it wasn't Iyabo Ojo that sent for you, because Iyabo Ojo is just saying it now that she was never the one who sent for you. That you people, through an officer, was even the one who called her so that you people can make peace. But you twisted everything. Anyway, this video is going to be a little bit long, but then let's talk about it. And Iyabo Ojo has stated that after this, that she's never going to be talking about justice for Mohbad again. Be Verydarkman, like let him cry from now till next year. Now let's start. According to Iyabo Ojo, she said, "My position, 26/7/2025, which is today. Warm regards to all conscientious fans and thoughtful lovers out there. My attention has been drawn to an online video going around with a lame attempt to take my reputation and orchestrated to diminish the converted effort of several well-meaning, selfish and notable Nigerians. Selfless, rather, sorry. However, it doesn't come as a surprise because we live in a society that has become easily distracted by concocted falsehood from online content makers. In an attempt to set the record straight and avoid lies, which seems to be repeatedly mined around to create an impression of truth, it is better to respond otherwise. The gospel of foolishness would ascend the crescendo of conscience." Hey, this is my gospel. To begin with, it should be reiterated. The very first video I made about seeking for justice for Mohbad clearly stated that I couldn't fight this battle alone, and she presented evidence for this. I called on everyone ready to join the fight, including known celebrities, not mentioning their names. 2 groups were formed. Now she's clearing how the groups were formed. Though you should listen, I know say here they pay some of them. She said 2 groups were formed. One for a peaceful walk. Una remember that peaceful walk where then the video and all of them even go then to DK. And another concerned citizens, which the concerned citizens I be the group where Verydarkman they analyze since. For those who still wanted to be part of the movement after the walk was cancelled. Okay, let's go on. The group's objective was to seek justice for Mohbad through writing and seeking rightful authority intervention, not to get you arrested. You hear now? The group wasn't formed to get Verydarkman arrested though. Listen, she said you were arrested for defamation. Was that not what I said in my previous video? Because Verydarkman was making it look like, oh, they just formed the group to talk about him, to arrest him, to release his noodles. You were arrested for defamation. Now let's go on. Not for seeking justice for Mohbad. That's not the reason you were arrested. You were arrested for defamation. Let's be clear. There are several professionals from different walks of life contributing their several quota. I am not oblivious. You'd rather go extra mile to cast aspersion, deploy several off-root e-noodles, disparaging fictitious narrative to cancel the effort of like minds in order to place your skit making at vantage position and high traction in social media. But we have got better purpose to achieve than resort to pull him or pull her down syndrome. Diverse conversation are neutral in a group chat. That's what I said though, especially during emotional moments. However, the core mission remained unchanged, fighting for justice. A lot of links that were already circulating on social media were posted in the group. So it's not like somebody went somewhere to go and get Verydarkman's noodles. Verydarkman's noodles have always been on the media. Now they put him out there by himself. He said it himself that he was selling his noodles. So why is it strange that his noodles was posted by Gistlover? I'm gonna not forget to now don't say Iyabo Ojo na Gistlover. Okay. Likewise, if any link is related to you or your gory past already in the public domain, this is what I said earlier. How does that link any individual to your social entanglement? Regarding your arrest, I was involved in the first petition against you for defamation. But you weren't arrested then. You were invited and left the same day. Now the year or so, that first time when Verydarkman said go, when the picture enter this lover poster, that day he only went there for invitation. You guys remember when he came out and started bragging that they wanted to lock him up but they couldn't lock him. That's why Iyabo Ojo is saying that she was the one that wrote the first petition for him to be invited, and all of that. She said, I didn't follow up because Paulo asked me to drop it. She wanted to continue, but Paulo said she should stop. In the second petition, my name was included. The second petition, it was Sam Clef that wrote it. My name was included as a witness due to numerous false accusations. You guys remember how he was accusing them that time? You are your pikin, the Nakwama, oh, Toto, DKD, is not fisted my house, Sam Clef. A lot of things happened. Our main objective for the group were, which I have proof. She said she have proof. Exhumation, exhume Mohbad's body for an autopsy, determine the cause of ROIP. Investigation, investigate disturbing pictures, petitions, and write-ups. Inquiry, conduct an investigation by interviewing everyone who was with him in his last moment. Befitting burial, ensure a befitting burial. Those were their aim. To exhume the body, to investigate all those things that Mohbad were posting. If I find their own Ramali petition and the rest. Okay. And then inquiry, conduct an investigation. People who were with Mohbad and all of that. He said, we agreed that Mohbad's catalog and royalty should be handed to his family. Concerning the royalty that Verydarkman was talking about this morning. Oh, why were they discussing it? Normally, we achieved some goals. Mohbad's body was exhumed, a coroner inquest was set up, and everyone mentioned in his petition was questioned. We lent our voices and pushed for justice as concerned citizens. I thereby implore every thoughtful and committed citizen in pursuit of justice to remain dogged, determined, and diligent to ensure that the judicial proceedings, findings, and resolution are followed and implemented. Thank you for your steadfast attention to this matter. On a final note, it is important to know that I was driven by a quest for justice for Mohbad, no financial gain. Every penny spent was from my own pocket. No one, I repeat, no one paid me, Iyabo Ojo, contrary to the lies that are being peddled. Moving forward, I will no longer address any issue relating to this matter. Now, this was the first post that she made. This was the first post that she made, 19th November 2020. Okay, yeah, this was the first post that she made, 19th November 2023. And then the second post that she made, January 3rd, 2024, where she was calling on everybody that if you are interested in joining the Justice for Mohbad movement, that you should come. So that was when those two group chats were formed, so that, you know, they can be passing across information. Group chat is not strength. Now, finally, she went ahead to say nothing about the group was secret. Also, she tagged Verydarkman to clear the air. I never requested to see you. Official Suleiman was the one who pleaded with me to settle and make peace with you. He then called me on June 28th at 6:45 a.m. informing me that you wanted to meet me. And I agreed, and peace was made. You guys get what is going on now? So that time, the Verydarkman came out and said that, Iyabo just requested to see me. It was a lie. Iyabo just said she wasn't the one. It was Officer Suleiman, even mentioned the man's name. That the man was the one who called her, that they should make peace. And they both made peace. So now, I don't understand what all this ganga is all about on social media. But Verydarkman came out and said Iyabo was the one that called him. Anyways, I just said I should come and tell you guys Iyabo just side of the story. I know that most of you will still come in the comment section and say, it's a lie, because una no hear wetin una 1 year. Una 1 year said they say na women like Mohbad hit Mohbad head for ground. Now we go find that one by una self. And no matter wetin happen, una video una go still believe. Una know the lie yet two sides of the story, but people like us, they will be say we dey use our head. Of course, I'm not a ratoto, and will never be. Then again, before I go, the next time I will be talking about this issue now when Verydarkman don't give us proof on hook by Mohbad. Apart from that, he's just creating content. If you really get proof on hook by Mohbad, since you say not be non spy, not be injection spy, give us the proof and stop talking up and down, doing ya on social media. Give us, tell us, show us video, show us proof. Say now this person spy and both start to drag that person. That's my take on this whole issue. And Iyabo just say no go talk for the matter again. So anything where Verydarkman like make it they talk, make it they do. She say she don't talk because she dey busy. So VDN should come and give us proof.